Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Obscure Joe PT, and for today what I have in here it is a very special game for me, and I do hope it is the same way special for you too. This is Crash Bandicoot Sane Trilogy. It includes the first Crash Bandicoot, the second one and the third one. These were games for the PS1 that were completely remastered by the Viscarious Visions and ported over to the PC thanks to Iron Galaxy. So they used their internal engine to power up the game. And in case you don't know, Crash Bandicoot, like I said, this was games, all these three games were for PS1. It was a very fun game and very revolutionary at the time, because Crash Bandicoot, it was one of the first 3D platform games. At the time, most of the games were kind of 2D, like Sonic. There were some 3D games, but not too much platforms, okay? There were Tomb Raider, but yeah, most of the time Crash Bandicoot, it was one of the first 3D platformers, and that was a big surprise for many people, and it was actually very fun. And in case you don't know, this game, it was developed by the Naughty Dog. I mean, the Naughty Dog are the developers of games like Uncharted, like The Last of Us, so the biggest and better exclusives of the Sony. They were also the developers of this game, that it was also exclusive to Sony at the time, but now it is finally available as a remake version for the PC, Switch, Xbox, and obviously PS4 ecosystem. And so I decided to try the game in two different maps. The first one, it is the Oompa Islands, the second level. And unfortunately, not all the things are all roses at all. So unfortunately, the performance is really bad. And despite, yeah, the game it's kind of cartoonish, the performance is not great. So I had to create custom resolutions in order to get an experience close or above 30 frames per second. I have a link on the description that teaches you how to create these custom resolutions in your laptop. And by using 540p on this map, I was able to get an average of 33, which was very acceptable. And unfortunately, if you decide to go to Turtle Woods, which is kind of a map on the second game, which is a little bit more demanding than the first game, and actually the third game, it is as much demanding as the second one. Unfortunately, the performance was bad. The average was 28 frames per second, and there was a 1% low of 33. I tried to reduce even lower the resolution to something like 360p, and that is simply horrible. And even by doing that, I got an average of 36, and even by doing that, I had frames that were lower than 30 frames per second. So that's why I decided to classify this game as a potato experience in this laptop, because first of all, you will need to use a custom resolution in order to properly play the game. In order to play at 440p, you need to have these custom resolutions if you have any of the graphic cards listed on the title. So it's very unfortunate. I would be fine if I could enjoy 540p above 30 frames per second, but by playing on that secondary map, for me it really showed me that it wasn't possible. So yeah, the game could be played and could be finished, but the experience will be bad. That's essentially what you need to know. So if you are going to buy this game, I want you to get out of this video and understand what you can expect. So you can expect lower frame rates than 30 frames per second and very consistent ones. It's very weird, okay? And if you want to get an experience above 30 frames per second in some maps or levels, you really need to go to 360p, and boy, that's simply horrible, okay? So that's essentially what you need to do. And with this, I think I need to do my way to say what I wanted to say. So in case you want to get this game anyway, you can get this game from Steam for 40 bucks. I don't think it's expensive, because 40 bucks it includes the free games, and they are simply amazing, to be honest. But you can get it cheaper if you buy it through Kinguin. It's 10 bucks cheaper. It can cost you 30 bucks or 30 euros. Okay, and if you go to Kinguin, you can get the game through there. So it's not very expensive. It's like 10 bucks per game, and it's a good price. But again, it's quite unfortunate that the game performs a little bit too bad, especially they have this cartoonish look, and still it's really too demanding. I do hope somebody finds tweaks in order to disable shadows and improve performance even better, because I think, yeah, this game deserves to run a little bit better in order for you to enjoy it, okay? So guys, about the links of the Kinguin on Steam, they are on the description, the custom resolutions are on the description. I'm very sad to bring you this news, but they are the reality, okay? So guys, thank you a lot for watching, I hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
God.